Alright everybody, it's Nothing But Lego here, the YouTube channel that supplies you with only the best Lego reviews, news, and lots more. So today we're going to be taking a look at the all-new Lego Caterham from the Lego Ideas line. I believe this is project number 14, so we are just going to take a look at it today, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and comments about it, and we'll figure out if this set's for you. We're going to go ahead and just dive right into it. And feel free to leave comments down at the bottom. I'll definitely answer them in a timely manner. So let's just take a look. This is a beautiful set. I really like this set. The amount of detail and the color. When I first saw this set, I was like, is that color really for me? I'm not sure. But it turns out that I actually really like it. I think that they picked a good color. Once I'd done a little bit more research on the car itself, I realized that this color is actually very common in this car theme, I guess I should say. Very good set though. One thing that I will say, there are a couple things that are just a little bit too touchy for my taste, at least from Lego. I would have maybe expected a little bit more from their play well and certain requirements that they have to meet in order to actually make a Lego set. One of those is simply being this front part. It's very touchy. It does have a little bit of movement, but the problem, as you can see, it's very loose. It's only being held on there by just one hinge, and the problem with that is with most Lego cars, you're able to just pick them up from the front. That's not the case with this car. Whenever you want to move this car, definitely grab it from the middle, or else this part will break off very easy, and I have also found that it can be kind of hard to put back on. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky on this. That's just something that I'm not real crazy about as far as the set. But I don't mean to, put down the set in any way at all, because it really is a good set. I would recommend it for sure, and all the printed elements are also very well done. Sometimes with Lego, I've gotten printed elements that aren't, 100% straight as far as when they were actually made. But this set that was not the case. They were all printed on very well and neatly, and I really appreciate that from Lego. The back is also a really good spot just for looking at the car in general. It's a very good looking car. I don't live in the area where you see these being driven, but if I did, I think I might want one. It's a very neat car. If I ever had the money, I mean, it's just one of those things that whether you have the car or not, it's still a very neat model just to have from Lego. The back of it it has a really cool stance. It looks mean, if you will, in the car world. I'm kind of a car guy myself, but it's just a very neat set. Back here you can see that we have the supports for the this head part back here, and that just gives it an effect of supporting this back bar piece. Inside of the trunk, we have a good amount of room in here, first of all, but we do have these 2x2 red tiles, and then we also have these 1x1 cylinder pieces, and then we have these lightsaber handles, and all you have to do with this is just snap them on, and then they just go on there, and you can make all four, and then they go under the car to stand it up to where you can act like you're working on it or whatever you would like. So that's a very neat detail. I'm sure they might have had a couple extra parts left in their budget, but it's something that I feel like is almost needed for the model just to become even more alive. But it's a very neat feature there. As we make our way around, you can see that we have some of the tail lights right here, as well as the Caterham and the pinstripe and the gas tank and the Caterham exploding. From the side, this is the side that I kind of like to display it from, just because simply of these pipes. The pipes are very neat. Well, I shouldn't say pipes, just a pipe. Very neat. The one thing that I will say I'm not real crazy about is how it blocks the Caterham logo on this side, but no big deal. By now you should know the name of it and all that good stuff. Back here you can see, just the same as the other side, we have a little bit more of a printed element there. That's just a 1x2 brick. It just gives it like a little bit more of an effect of the coloring that would be on the real car. Here you can see we have some of the elbow pieces. These are fairly new parts. I believe these were released in the Angry Birds theme. So that just continues all the way back here. Very neat feature. If they wouldn't have had that, that would have made a lot of Lego fans very disappointed with this set, but they obviously didn't want that, so they included it. Back here we have another awesome element. This is a brand new element. It was made specifically for this set. If I can get it here. It's a 1x3 tile. Most of us would know this as just a 2x3 tile. But most of us would know this as a 2x4 tile. This is a brand new element. I'm not sure. I believe we get maybe 4 of these in this set. But it's a very useful element, and I feel like if they were to recolor this into more colors, it'd be a very popular part. And then that just kind of acts as the mud flap, if you will, on the actual car, and gives it a little bit more of a neat look. Up here we have the dash. Nothing real special, but it is a very nice area. They did a good job designing it. You can see that there are a couple gauges, but they are very hidden by the steering wheel there, which isn't really my top pick. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's only so small, and you only have so much room to work with. You can see that you have the emergency brake down there, as well as the stick for the manual gears and all that. And then looking down the front, just another awesome angle. Sorry about the lighting; it's a little overexposed. From the front, once again, you have the turn signals as well as the headlights, and then you have the actual fenders. The fenders are done nicely, and the funny part is when I was building it, I thought I was building it wrong because it looked like it was going to hit the tires. But they designed it just right to where it won't, and it stays up very nice and looks very well done. Over here we just have the same details. It says Caterham right there, and then there's also the printed 7 logo. Kind of hard to see there. And then there's a 7, and then pinstriping just goes all the way. Very nice, very well done. One of the things that I will say about the set is I kind of bought it more on impulse than I did on looks. When I first saw the set, I liked the way that the designer had made it. I thought LEGO had done a good job improving it. But the only problem was I'm not familiar with these cars, so I wasn't really sure what's all I should be expecting from it. But may I just say that it's a very well done model and replica of the official car. It's kind of more up to you on if you'd actually want to buy it. I wish I could just, I wish I could talk to you all and just tell you if it's right for you. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Obviously, just for normal reasons. But the thing about the set that I like the most would really just be how well they represented the model in real. Like I said before, I had no idea what to expect and what it should look like. But after more research that I had done, I noticed that this really wasn't a very accurate car, and I feel like it's worth the money. The price was a little scary to me at first, but I do feel like it's worth it. When you do the price per part ratio, it turned out to be just a little over 10 cents per piece, which is right where we want to be, especially with all these printed elements. If the printed elements weren't there, the value wouldn't be as good, but because all the printed elements are on here, it really makes up for everything else. But it's a very, very nice model. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that likes cars in general, even if you don't know what the real one is like. But a great set, and a big shout out to the creator of this set. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be answering comments down in the description and all that. I will link to this down in the description if you want to go directly to the LEGO Shop at Home page and purchase one. Be sure to also check me out on Twitter, and you can find me there at Nothing But Lego. Thanks for watching, guys. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.